What's up, LifeVantage? It is Skylar Fobbs, your Director of Field Development, with you today. It's a very special Wednesday. We're excited to be with you tonight. We have some exciting trading to go over, and this tool is going to be something that not just the higher ranked individuals could use or the lower ranked individuals could use, but everybody is able to utilize this amazing tool, and that tool is the app. So I'd love to go ahead and kick things over to the man himself, him and his team. They have done so many amazing things to the app to make this a successful tool for everybody to utilize. So with that being said, let me kick it over to our VP of Digital, Kamal. Are you with us, Kamal?
Yes, Sky. Hey, LifeVantage, how are you doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. And we're excited to hear from you. But I also know that you have a special guest with you as well that you wanted to bring on. So I'll let you go ahead and take it from here and let us know what we're going to learn today.
Great, Sky. With the app, Sky said, the app is going to make your life easier to build a business. And anyone can use the app. And we have a dedicated team at LifeVantage that we are working day in and day out to make this app so much better and usable. So I can go on and explain all the features, but when you hear from one of our own leaders, Shauna Mucklow, who is Pro 7, that uses the app and builds our business, I think it will be very exciting to hear from her and our experience. So we have Shauna. Shauna, please take it over from here.
Hi guys, how are you? Thank you, Kamal. Oh my gosh, Kamal and his team, Sherry, Madan, and all the rest are absolutely, you guys are incredible. I want everybody to know, I've been here for 5 years. If you don't know me, I've been with LifeVantage for almost 5 years. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Next month is my 5-year anniversary, and I'm super excited about that. I love that we now have a tool. We used to have an app, right? We used to have an app that would support us in our business. And I like to think about this new app that Kamal built to help us really build our business. And that's what we all want, right? Like we all want the ability to have a tool that allows us to build our business on the go, literally from our phones. And this app allows us to do so many things, from getting the new distributor started off right, to helping in the education system of ITT, literally telling us what the next steps are in the process of education and where we should go next, housing all of our social media assets and any assets and videos that we want to share for education. It also houses a lot of training for us as distributors to move our mindset and our skill set forward. Guys, this is like a skill-proof, fear-proof tool. If you have anybody, or maybe you yourself are a little bit scared of this business and not knowing what to do, the app is your friend. I will tell you, the app should be your best friend. And I believe the app is going to be one of the main tools that we move into the future of LifeVantage. I really do. But I think I want to show you some of this stuff. So hopefully you're ready to kind of take a look. I'm going to walk you through what some of these things look like right on the app. The first thing that I want to do as my screen starts sharing here, hopefully it pops up, is I want to show you when you're using the app. I'm going to open my app here. So you would first log in with your ID, your distributor ID, and your password that you set up when you first became a distributor. So let me take a step back. If you haven't downloaded the app, it's called LifeVantage app in the App Store or the Google Play Store. Make sure that you get this downloaded ASAP. It is going, I'm telling you, it's going to be your best friend once you realize what it can all do for you. But once you log in for the first time, ID, distributor ID, and password, you're going to get to this screen. So that's where I'm going to start. So it says right here, let's take a minute to verify your personal website that you can start sharing with LifeVantage. If you have not, you're just going to verify all of this. It's going to tell you that this is your website. If you'd like to change it, you literally just put in a delete and add something different, okay? We're gonna leave it as is, so we just click next. See in the top right, Everything is so easy. It's literally step by step. I love this. This is if on your website, I want you to know what this screen is for. If you get questions from a new distributor, what do they mean right here? This is like the display name on your referral site, or what you want someone to see the communication coming from you. So maybe you signed up your business in an LLC or kind of a wonky name, right? But you don't want people to, that's not your name. And so you might want to make sure that that's your name here. So it can be anything. You can have first name, last name, whatever you want your name to appear on your referral site. We're going to leave it as is for this. And just click next. And it says, well done. It's telling you, see, it's how it's tracking a person's progress across the bottom. I also love that. So we're 25% done already. Well done. Now let's take a minute to add your personal information. You click keep going, and then you're able to add in if you need to. It's going to pull in everything from the back office that you already entered when you became a distributor. But if you need to add in anything else, or something's missing, or you need to change it, that's where you do it, is right here. Just verify all of this. And you can even add in a team name if you want to. And then you just hit save. Just keep clicking on the top right. And then it says, brilliant, you're 50% done, nearly there. Now let's get focused, guys. This is my favorite thing as a distributor, helping a new person get started in the business. This is my favorite screen right here. So this is called Get Focus Goals. Write down at least one reason why you became a distributor, okay? So that's what you would do right here. I have put in to build a side income, right? Because maybe I'm working full-time and I'm ready to build a side income. They can write as much as they want in this, by the way, in this field. My second reason, we asked them to put in 3 different reasons, but they only have to really put in 1, just so you know. But the second reason is to a lot of people is to help people with their health, right? With our extraordinary products. So that's what I entered here. Then I love this next section. What motivates you? Select as many as you would like. So they're able to click, see how these, like, just you click on them and they disappear. They can even write in their own. So maybe someone, what motivates them is the ability to bring their spouse home. Oops, if I could spell. Holy moly, that's fat fingers. Okay, so bring your spouse home. Maybe that's their goal. Like, that's their intention for really starting their business, is they want the ability to bring their spouse home from work so they can create more memories as a family. They can write that in. Then, how much money do you want to make each month? This is the dream, right? That's what they're going to enter here. There's no expectations, and you just pull this slider across. How cool is this, guys? I hope all of you current distributors who are watching this are blown away. Guys, this is our launch guide, literally just in digital form. I love it. So we're going to leave it right here, 1,000 to 5,000, and then we can click save. A tip as a distributor is I always ask my new distributors to screenshot that page of focus goals and send them to me, so I know what they are thinking as well. That's a tip to help us coach someone and move them forward. Now we're 75% complete, almost there. Let's finish by adding your pace setter goals. So by clicking next, it's going to populate based on the day that you enrolled when you can reach pace setter. If you're already past your 30 days, then this screen won't appear for you, by the way, if you download this. But this was what a brand new person sees. So I love it that right here, it's going to make them at least ask you, hey, my app told me there's something called pace setter and there's a deadline. What is that? And so then we can do some coaching and make sure they know that. But there's also, if you see at the bottom, they can click on the link that takes them right to the pace setter promotion page on the website that explains the full program in detail, which I do love that. Then you hit save. Guess what, guys? We are 100% complete. That's the launch guide, all done. And what did that take? Like 4 minutes? And so that's how quickly we can tell someone, download the app, follow the prompts, and your business is set up and ready to roll. That's how quick. So you can say less than 5 minutes. Now, the next screen, obviously from our launch guide, is we encourage people to put in contacts and start conversations, at least 5 right away, right? So that's what it's going to prompt them to do. Now, I'm going to be really honest. There's not a ton of new distributors who are going to be like, okay, I'm going in, I'm doing it right now. But they're probably going to push the later button because they get a little scared at this step. Like, oh, I wasn't quite ready to start talking to people right now. That's probably what they're going to think. So I want to actually show you what happens when they push the later button. So if they push later, here's where it goes. It's going to go to their deck of cards. And I love this. This is a video right here, 2-minute video of Justin Rose, our Chief Sales Officer, welcoming them to LifeVantage. It's a really well done video and heartfelt. Something that we all should be happy that our new distributor seems. They're getting a really warm welcome from somebody else offering some social proof of the company. They literally just click watch. But I want to show you a couple other things that's here. So it says, put your best foot forward, set your public profile photo. So you are able to hit OK and go through the procedure of putting your little, like picking a photo from your phone and putting the profile picture on your website and in here. Guys, that's really, really, really cool feature. Then they have the ability to follow LifeVantage around the web. So they can follow the Facebook page, the YouTube page, the Instagram page, and the Twitter page, all from right here. They can be plugged into LifeVantage in literally the matter of a minute by following, just clicking these icons at the bottom. I would go down a rabbit hole if I showed you how to do all of that, but literally it's with the click of a button. And then I want you to see this card. So there's a couple other training videos in there as well, but I want you to see this card because I think this card is awesome. This is where they're like, oh, because now they feel welcome. Okay, it's going to remind them again, hey, add your contacts, because that's really how we move this business forward. So it's going to show them right here on the screen that ITT, it's starting to get them in the motion of ITT already. So how do I add a contact? There's lots of ways to add a contact in our app. There's like 3 different ways actually to add a contact. So people should be able to do it really simply. You can hit the plus sign in the bottom and add a contact. You can do it right from a card like this to add a contact, or you can go into the people menu and add a contact. So lots of ways to add a contact, but I'm just going to click it from the card, add contact. And you can see at the bottom here, it says you have 2 options. You can import manually or add manually, which literally means I'm not going to click that button. So I'll just tell you, if it's add manually, you literally just type in their name and phone number. Okay. But if you want to import from the contacts of your phone, it pulls up your entire list, literally from your phone. So these are all the contacts of my friends who I have on my phone, a lot. You probably have hundreds. And so you're able to just grab one. And actually, I'm going to pick Kamal to add to my app. So you saw at the top, I just wrote in his name. If I want to search for it, I don't have to scroll, right? Just search for Kamal. And then I'm going to touch Kamal's name. And look, it pulled all the information. This is brilliant. Pulled all the information that I had in the contact of my phone into the app, right? And you see there's some blanks. Like I must not have had Kamal's last name. Did I spell it right, Kamal?
Yes, you did, Shauna.
I think so. Yeah, I win today. I win a prize. So I add Kamal's last name in here. I can add an email address in here, whatever I want to do. Okay. Now I want to show you, this is a brand new feature that came out at LifeVantage in our last release. So I want to show this to you because it's super exciting. Let's say Kamal didn't live in the United States, but he lived in Mexico. See how it has this menu at the bottom here? These are all the different markets that we are in. And so you can click the market that they're in, and all of a sudden the app will recognize that that contact needs to be communicated into their certain media. Meaning when I select that Kamal's from Japan or Mexico, it's only going to show me content to send to Kamal that Kamal would understand specific to Kamal's market. Thank you, Kamal and team, for that feature. Guys, we can run an absolute global business from our app. It's extraordinary. Okay. Oh, so sorry, guys. Let me reshare. I don't know what the heck just happened. Resharing. See, this is what happens live when I am not a techie person. Guys, here's the deal. I'm not a techie person and I can still run a business from my app. Do you understand that? That's because Kamal and team has made it seriously so simple. I encourage you to 100% get in and start using it because that's how you're going to learn it. People asked me the other day, how come you know so much about the app? Because I use it every day. and that's how I learn it. So that's the thing that I can encourage you. Just like anything, like you're not going to break your phone. You're not going to break, the internet. So just get on there and start using it. You're not going to mess it up. So I am going to go back to the United States because I don't speak Japanese, and that would be really confusing for me if all of that stuff was in Japanese. So you can see right here as well, it's going to default to this new prospect right there in the middle. If I click that, you can select a different level, but most of the people that you add, likely you want to put in as a new prospect. Let me just tell you that. You also have the ability to write some notes in here. So like maybe you say you need to remember some things about Kamal, like how you met him, or like if I met him at the grocery store, you could put that note in here. For Kamal, I'm going to put him as, because Kamal knows this is what I call him. He's a wizard. So I'm going to put him as a wizard is the note, right? Or maybe I want to remember that Kamal has 5 kids, you know, whatever you want to put in here to remember, that's what you put in. And then next, it's going to ask you, do you know Kamal? Yep, sure do. Or nope, we weren't introduced. Most of the time, if you're importing from a contact in your phone, of course you know them. So sure do. You just have to click add prospect. That's like an anti-spam law if you're wondering why it's there. It just needs to be a step. Now, this is my favorite part of the app. 100%. This is the most important asset to us because every new person, I want you to put in the comments below, are you sometimes don't know what to do next? Put next if in the comments below, if sometimes you just don't know what to say or do next, because that's a whole lot of people. That was me. That's me sometimes on a daily basis. This app can help tell you exactly what to do next and give you options. I just love it. So what you do here is invite, because of course that's what we do first in ITT is we invite someone to take a look at what we have. So you get to choose whether you want to talk to them maybe about their health or taking control of their life, which is their business, or just a general invite to learn more. And why it says already did this step, because I'll tell you, a lot of us who use social media, or maybe I met Kamal in the grocery store. 2 scenarios, right? Like I'm going to give you 2 scenarios because this might help you grow your business. If you met him in the grocery store, likely you've already talked about your business and you said, can I send you some information? Well, then you don't want to ask him again, can I send you some information? That would be a situation that you would click already did this step because you already asked him in person. Now, if you're using social media to build a business, like I do, attraction marketing, likely you maybe jump into Facebook Messenger or private message on Instagram, and in DM, you're having a conversation, right? And you're getting to know them, you're building a relationship, you're having a conversation, and there you say, hey, are you open to learning more? You're asking the invite personally, okay, on a different source. Then when they say yes, I'm saying, okay, great. What works best for you, text or email? And then they tell me. I import them into my contact in my phone, and then I put them in the app, and I follow these steps, okay? So that would be another situation that you would click, already did this step, just so you know. But in this case, I want to show you, we are going to talk to them about business, okay? So I'm going to click, I want to talk to them a little bit about business, and here are your options of how you can communicate with them. You can decide, do you want to do in-app messenger, or do you want to send them? So in-app messenger would come from a phone number that is not yours, okay? It's from the LifeVantage app specifically. So if there's a situation where you're talking to somebody online and you maybe don't know them well, and you don't want them to know your phone number, that would be a great opportunity to use in-app messaging, honestly. But this is somebody you know well, maybe you want to use text message. And if I would have put Kamal's email address in here, that also would have been an option that I can email Kamal. Okay, so you could choose what method that you want to use. And then look at this little toggle. I want to point this out to you because this is a big deal to me. And I love this feature. So if I choose that I know Kamal well, I want to use text message, and I can click that toggle and it will set Kamal to always use that form of communication. So I don't have to select it every time. I love that. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to hit continue. And then it's going to pull up right here and say, oh, me and Kamal, we're talking about, if you just need to, you're probably now reading my text message to Kamal. Kamal and I have a very big disagreement in the world of basketball where I am I believe that LeBron James might be one of the best basketball players of all time, and he feels like Steph Curry is. And if you understand basketball, you understand that conflict. And so Kamal and I might have to break up our friendship over this, but that's why you're seeing this information in my text message. But in this case, I'm asking Kamal, this is the script that populates, guys, is, hey, Kamal, do you want to keep your income options open? I have something I'd like to run by you. Guess what, guys? If you don't like that script, or if your team uses a different script, all you do is delete and put in what you want, okay? But this populates, we put something in the app that would populate for you to give you something that would work and something that was there. So you didn't have to think through it if you didn't want to. If there's something that you like to use better, or this doesn't sound like you, make it you. Okay, that's my best suggestion. So then you would just send it just like you normally do a text message, and it pulls you right back to the contact page here, and you see updates to the next step. So it says you started a conversation with Kamal just now. Are they open to taking control of their health or their life? Guys, this is like a funnel. So basically what that means is it's now telling you, okay, you did this. Now here are the next steps options, and it's giving you a menu of options that you can choose from. So yes, maybe they didn't respond back to you, or nope, they told me that they already purchased, products from somebody else, or they're not interested at all. That's likely going to be where you want to go next. So you have 4 choices. You will just select based on their response where you want to go next, guys. I love this. So I want to show you, if you back out of that piece in the app, and if you back out of, let's say you open your app the next time, because you're not going to sit around and wait for Kamal to respond, right? He's busy. He's at work. He's a busy guy. He's a wizard and all. So you have to go about your day. And so when you get a response from Kamal, you're going to open your app. And I want to show you, excuse me, when you go back to that, it's going to stay in that same form. So you're going to know always where you're at in the process with Kamal. Oh, Kamal just said yes. Did y'all see that? He texted me back. He's open. He keeps his income options open. So he is ready. So I'm going to say yes. So yes, and I'm going to hit continue. And then here, guys, next step. The next step is Kamal's open to learning more about LifeVantage. What would you like to do next? Here's your menu of options that you can go to. We put the suggested one at the top always. If you want to follow the true system of education, then follow the top one across the board. But there's other options, because we understand some things might come up, and you might want to, you might pick up the phone and have a conversation, and they say, heck yeah, based on what you say, heck yeah, I'm ready to order, get me started right away on some products. Then we go right to share cart. Or maybe because you talk to them and they say, oh my gosh, yeah, Shauna, I've been seeing that you've been posting about a really cool drink that you drink. Tell me more about that. Then you can share a tool specifically maybe about Axio, right? Or if you want to follow the system, you're going to share the first touch video, which is called the flip video. It's that 3-minute video that's going to tell somebody not how they flip the switch yet, but why they would want to. Okay, that's what that video is about. It's a concept video, not about a product. And I want to bring this up. It's not about a product. It is a concept video about why someone would want to flip the switch, that they might be feeling this way, and flipping the switch in their body can make them feel this way. And it's so much different than supplementation. So when I, excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. So when I hit continue, it's going to populate a script. Here's a quick video on how you can flip the switch. When can you watch it? Guys, I almost always tweak this script. And here's what I say, if you want to know. I say almost exactly what I just said out loud to you. As I say, hey, Kamal, I can't wait for you to watch this video. It's super quick, and it's going to teach you why you need to flip the switch and why activation is so much different than supplementation. I have a video with all the details that you're going to see next. When can you watch this? And almost all the time I get back, when they watch the video, I get back a response of ready for the next one, or ready for the details. Okay. So that's how we can move someone from a little bit of education and curiosity into the next piece. Use what your words that you want to, oh, I don't know why that keeps doing that. Come on. I'm not techie. It's probably because I'm letting my phone go to sleep because I'm talking too much, right? That's what you're going to tell me. I'm coming back, just a second, coming back on screen. But that's what I do. Guys, make sure that you're using the, be you, no matter what, be you, but think through the process of what would make you want to watch the next video, right? And that's what you should share with somebody. And okay, we're back to that screen. We are sharing with Kamal. Oh, it didn't populate and I want you to see that. So I'm going to go back. This is what happens when we're live. So I would just delete some of this script, add in the script that I want, and then that link, when I hit send, okay, this is going to populate to the next step, but I want to go to my text message and show you what that looks like. So this is what it looks like in the text that Kamal would receive, right? It says the script that I put along with the graphic, and all he would have to do is push play and he can watch that video. Guys, I love it. So when they push play, they just open the video and it opens to this page here and they can watch the Flip the Switch video. Isn't that awesome? I love it. So they're going to watch the video, right? And then you're going to get a response from the person who you sent it to. Kamal is going to respond back to me and say, send me the next video. I love the details. I'm ready to flip the switch, right? That's what Kamal's going to say to me. So you would get an action card likely in your deck. As soon as they watch it, it's probably not going to populate this quickly, but so I'm going to walk you through this. Once someone watches the video, this is dreamy about the app, like seriously dreamy, that once someone watches the video, it will populate an action card right here in your deck. It will be the first one that shows up if it's the newest. And it will say, Kamal, watch the flip video. Would you like to follow up? And so there would be a button here. There's actually one in the deck, and I'm going to sort through these really quick so I can show you what that looks like, because there was one here.
And LifeVantage is leading that charge.
Oh,
as a pioneer in the
is that Kamal? Kamal, are you watching the video? I can hear the video playing. Okay.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I can hear the video play. That's our Flip the Switch video that we all love so much. Okay, so this would be like someone watched a video, right? And so you could click next step right here on the action card. It will tell you that they watched the video and you click next step and it goes right to their contact card and right into that activity of next step for Kamal. So it would go for this person right here, okay, into the next step. I'm going to go back to Kamal so I can work through the same person with you so I don't confuse you. So here we go. Look, it updated already. Kamal watched the video right now. So our app works that fast, guys. Kamal, Sherry, thank you. That's incredible. That fast. I sent the video to him. He watched it. He's ready to learn more. And now I can share the second video. But you know what? Maybe they responded back to you and said something else like, hey, just tell me what to get started with. And you start talking to them about product. This is the menu again of all the different actions that you can take. Okay. So most of the time you're going to want to share the next detailed video, the learn video, but maybe they say, oh my gosh, I'm out of town. I'm not going to be, because you asked, when can you watch it, right? Maybe they're going to say, I'm out of town on vacation. I'm not going to be back till next week. I can't watch it till then. So that's when you can use the follow up later button, and it goes to the calendar of your phone and you can schedule next week. Hey, remind yourself, hey, oh, look, I just got a notification on my app. You have a new action card. That's my action card of Kamal watching that video. So you're even getting a notification on your phone when that happens. How cool is that? So share the next video. That's what we're going to do with Kamal. And it does the exact same thing. It's going to pull it into my text right here. Sorry, it's a little bit delayed. Pull it into my text. I'm going to hit send and it will update. I sent the overview video to Kamal right now. What would you like to do next? You guys see this? Like, this is literally telling you where you're at every step of the way. Now, obviously from here, there's a lot of things that can happen, but right now we're on the second T. We're on IT, right? Because we're in the tools phase. We're sharing tools with him. So likely what we need to do is we probably need to share more tools eventually through the conversation, because maybe Kamal comes back to me at this point and says, I love the video. I would like to know a little bit more about the hair care. My wife's looking for some hair care. You can go in here and you can click share tools. And I want to show you what that looks like. that is, you're going to hit continue, and it pulls up this beautiful media library that we have all of these assets at our fingertips. Literally, you can search the library and you can put in the word hair, right? Everything we have for hair care then would pull up. You can see the videos are, you can see that they're videos because they have the play button in the middle. I love that. So we can easily decipher what's a graphic, what's a video. And maybe, like, I love this one, True Science Nourishing Conditioner, right? There's one about the shampoo. There's one about the whole system down here. You just scroll and find what you want to send, okay? So I'm going to decide that I'm going to send this one right here. I click on it, and guess what happens? Populates to Kamal with the script, and it sends that video to him. Guys, how simple is this? I'm blown away by, it keeps me so organized. Like, it makes me feel like I have a personal assistant in my pocket, because if you've been a distributor for any length of time, likely, if you're like me, you want to know where you're kind of at every step of the process with everyone. And I have hundreds of lists of pages of people that I lose. I spill something on them, right? All the things. And now I have it all organized in my pocket. And so I want you to know how to look at your ITT, literally, so you can see where everybody is at in the process, okay? So from here, you do lots of different things. I'm not gonna go into how you share a cart, share an enrollment link, and all of that stuff, guys. It's so simple. You literally push the button and it tells you what to do, and it sends the link to them. That's how simple it is. I wanna show you a couple other features that would really help you build your business, though. So you can go to the people menu at the bottom. So you have deck, messages, people, library, right? So if you go to the people menu at the bottom and you click on prospects at the top right there. So you have, I want to tell you what these menus hold. Prospects are going to hold everyone you're talking to who haven't purchased or become a distributor. Okay. So that's the people that we're talking to right now. And then organization is all of the people that are distributors or customers. Me is you. It's going to show you a business breakdown, and events is obviously any events. So this is I have two things to show you, and one of them is this list. So you see that at the top here, they're scrollable. You see how I can scroll across the top and that menu moves. This is how I stay so organized, because now I know exactly where I'm at every step of the process with everyone I'm talking to. I don't care if you're talking to 2 or 200. This keeps me organized. So I can click invite at the top here, and I can click on anybody. I know that all of these people are in the invite step of the process, okay? So I can click on this person here. I don't even know how to say this name, Aurora. Let's just call her that. And then I know I started a conversation 5 days ago. Are they open to taking control? So now I can go, okay, that's where I was at. Do I know? I need to go check my text message and see if she ever responded, because maybe I missed the text message, or maybe it's time to follow up. You guys see how that can be so beneficial to you? So when you have 10 minutes in a day, this is where I tell people to go. I want to tell you, if you have 10 minutes in a day, the first 10-minute blocks, I would absolutely encourage you to add context and start a new conversation. That should be the first thing you do every single day, is starting new conversations. The second 10-minute block that you do a day, I would absolutely encourage you to get in these lists and do your follow-up. So just scroll through the list. Who do I need to follow up with? Where do I need to go? And you can see the people in tool. You can see the people in team. And some people ask me, a lot of people ask me all the time, what does this close mean? This is the people that aren't interested, that told you no. You move them to close, so they're not in your follow-up process anymore. Okay, super easy. The last thing I want to make sure to show you is that library. So at the bottom here, you go to that library. This is a really cool feature. So I have some, like, you can put favorites in here. This is my favorite menu. This is a super tip to help you. So if you have some of your favorite things that you like to share, okay, so maybe you like to share about, there is a really great NRF2 science video in here, right? So maybe you like to talk about NRF2 a lot and you like to share that video. So right here is the NRF2 science video. See that little heart next to every single asset? You can click that heart and it becomes, I'm going to show you. So now it's listed in my favorites. That is so cool, right? So you can go, so if you use the same things over and over and over, guys, build a favorites list for yourself. It will save you so much time when you're looking for something, but that search feature is so helpful. When you click on an asset, to share, right up in the top right, see that little, everybody, it's the same on everything, right? The share button. I want to show you this, this is the script that would go along with the asset. You can click custom in the middle here and type something new that would go into your message with it. And I want you to know that very soon, this will be an option that you'll be able to save those custom messages in there so that you can add certain scripts with your favorite media that you send all the time. Guys, I am going to stop sharing my screen and let Skylar take this back. But that's some of my top tips for you about the app. I hope that helps. My very favorite thing is that you want to grow your LifeVantage business. This is all about replication and helping the next person do the same thing that you're doing and move them forward. And the app is your tool for duplication and replication. Honestly, it keeps everybody doing the same thing, and it's so simple. Thank you again, Kamal, for building such an incredible tool to help all of us distributors build a business. I'm so thankful.
Boom, there you have it, Shauna. You crushed it. Thank you for making it so simple. Shout out to Kamal and his team for making everything so user-friendly through this app. I know we've said it, a couple times about having PTSD with the previous setup that we might have had, but that is all in the past, and things are just getting better from here. So jump in the chats. Let us know how happy you are to have this app. Let us know if you've been trying it out, what has worked for you, and maybe some feedback that we could have on how we could continue to get better. So again, as Shauna said, you're not going to know until you actually put it to use and you use this to build your team and start going through those 25 contacts every single month. This is going to be huge for you to utilize, and as well as those new people that you're bringing in. So for all of you that love this training, let us know how much you loved it. Let us know your thoughts, and then be joining us next week, which is going to be the second Wednesday. We're going to be doing these every single second Wednesday of the month, and you're going to get another app training on this Facebook Live. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and a huge shout out to Shauna, our Elite Pro 7, and Kamal and his amazing team. You guys rocked it. We love you. Can't wait to see you guys again.
Thank you, Shauna. Thanks, Sky.